So basically, the Ava is a project that is almost our attempt to find a way to have people engage in their built environment and then also their natural environment. So sustainability is sometimes something that people design a building and then they find a way to make it sustainable. So they add maybe some solar panels or they add some energy efficient appliances. And so what we try to do is from the very beginning, from the conception as we approached this, which was basically a mountainside, as how we were going to start modifying or finding a way to create spaces in buildings into the context that we wanted to disturb the least possible. Obviously, inside that mountain, inside all that earth, there's an ecosystem, and so we were very sculptural about it. We were trying to slice off enough for us to be able to get that usable space and organize the building so that it used the natural terrain as almost a bridgeway so that we could create a complex that feels more like a small city as opposed to just a big box or a big building that would not necessarily take advantage of its context. The materials that we utilized of course, were necessary to be sustainable in the sense that we didn't want to bring anything overseas, so we're not importing anything from either China or Europe or any place. We try to be very local about it. The majority of the floors are created with wood. It's kumaru, which is exterior grade, so we use it on our decks and we use it on the inside as well. What this does is that by us eliminating the concrete slabs, which to make cement, you have to burn the cementitious rock to like 1600 degrees, which is an incredible amount of energy to get that fine powder. And then you have to add gravel and sand to it and rebar. So what we do is we eliminate that process by replacing that system with wood that actually absorbs carbon dioxide. And then what it does is also it gives our aesthetics a little bit more of a warmth to it. Since we do use a lot of steel, we do more of an industrial design. Part of our design aesthetic is also not covering up the steel or the structure and having it be apparent, meaning we have to design it as well. So everything that we incorporate into our design and our creation of the Ava has been driven by sustainability as opposed to it being the reverse. Obviously, we do have solar panels. We have we recycle our water for our garden. We have an edible garden that utilizes fruit trees in a vertical garden situation. And we also have a koi. All these different things are to basically complement that lifestyle, the harmony within your the nature that you're living in. So interesting enough, sometimes what we started the trees in our vertical garden. We had one concept, but then eventually the birds started picking up the seeds, and then we had trees that were being created in another area because the birds were dropping the seeds. So I think that's kind of what you shoot for when you're building something like this, where you're waiting for nature to come step in and also add that final touch and create what your vision was.